to the best of my abilities, the general representative elections, national vice chairman and the chairman will take place anytime from 1:30 p.m. today. All right, you heard that from the electoral committee chairman, Maxwell.
Yes.
So the controversy continues, and I must tell you that a lot of people are really aggrieved. Those that their names have been disqualified. But of course, in the Wrestling Federation, it was actually peaceful, and they have concluded their own zonal elections. No problem in the Wrestling Federation of Nigeria. They are now waiting for the president and the vice president election voting to start any moment from now. And some other federations too have been peaceful, but the most troublesome, I must talk to you or tell you right now, is that of Taekwondo and the Athletics Federation of Nigeria.
Tell us. Tell us, OJ, especially the Athletics Federation, we hear some candidates have been disqualified. We hear the likes of Brown Ebewele has been disqualified. Give us info. What is really going on with the Athletics Federation?
Yes, the Athletics Federation of Nigeria, you recall recently, Brown Ebewele was elected into the board of the Athletics Federation of Nigeria. Now, for whatever reason, his name was omitted from the list of delegates that were supposed to vote today. But so his chagrin, his name was omitted alongside Rose Collins Oka, who is representing women in sport. So when they came, they now saw the list. According to them, they showed up the list that was presented yesterday. Their name was there, but only for them to come to the venue today to see that their names have been omitted. So they talked a lot of sin, and they've been saying a lot of vulgar words, especially from the Dewele. He said that if he cannot see his name, the elections will not go on. And of course, Roslyn too is also saying that without her name being included, the elections will not go on and so on and so forth. But the police have to be called in to of course make sure that peace prevails. And after that, Dewele and Roslyn were escorted out of the venue, and then election continued. As I speak to you, I'm right now in the Athletics Federation of Nigeria's new position, and I can see that the election is ongoing. In fact, they're already counting the vote. You can hear applause now on the background. They are counting the vote as we speak right now. So any moment from now, I'm going to go there and find out who is winning or who is losing. The election is ongoing right now at the Athletics Federation of Nigeria. But Brandon Dewele is actually watching from the background. Yes, from the background right now. Yes,
okay.
His name was disqualified.
All right, OJ, just before you go find out exactly what's happening there, NBBF, is there an election going on right now?
Yes, election is going on, and it's peaceful in at least 29 federations, except for Athletics Federation of Nigeria and Taekwondo.
In other words, the election that went down in Kano just yesterday, where of course Tijani Umar emerged as the president. Can we now safely say that was a kangaroo election?
Well, this is a kangaroo election as far as the minister is concerned. When we met the minister yesterday, he said that as far as the Constitution of Nigeria is concerned, that everyone has the right to meet with his friends, that it is a gathering of friends. And we should also know that this is the Ramadan period. So it is a gathering of friends, that the real election will be happening today. I was at the stand of the Nigeria Basketball Federation right here, although they were very, very scanty. And when I left for the Athletics Federation of Nigeria, when we heard that issues were coming up there, returning back, we couldn't see anybody in the stand of Nigeria Basketball Federation anymore. We were told that they have all gone to a particular location in the city. So I will try and find out where they are right now. But when it comes to the NBBF, no election is going on there at the moment to speak. Yes, no election is going on there at the moment. So we don't know what is really going on. Maybe they want to hold some meeting first before coming back and then continuing with the process. But as far as the minister is concerned, and of course the Nigeria Olympic Committee is concerned, because yesterday I spoke with Tunde Popola, the Secretary General of the NOC.
Yes.
He said, as far as they are concerned, the election in Kano is a kangaroo election.
Okay, OJ, we want to say a very big thank you. You've been extraordinary right here on the Lunch Hour Sports Cruise. We'll come back to you again.
Many thanks, Maxwell.
All right then, the voice of OJ Matthew, right here on the Lunch Hour Sports Crew, Sports Radio 88.9, Umbrella FM. Oh, from one phenomenal to yet another. This time around, we told you about it, that the technical committee of the Nigerian Football Federation will be meeting today. So let's swing over right now as we take you straight to the Glass House. I'm talking about the Secretariat of the Nigerian Football Federation. His name is Pius Idoko. He's on standby right there. Hey Pius, how's it going?
Yes, this is your frequency of champions, Sports Radio 88.9 Brila FM. My name is Pius Idoko, reporting from the Glass House right here in the nation's capital. Yes, we've been here waiting for the commencement of the meeting of the Nigeria Football Federation Technical Committee. We understand that at the top of the agenda of today's meeting will be, of course, the technical committee charting a way forward for Nigeria Super Eagles. Yes, following the abysmal 2-0 home defeat against the Bafana of South Africa on Saturday inside the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium in New York. We hear that the technical committee, yes, will be charting a way forward for the game they will be playing against the indomitable Lions of Cameroon for the 2018 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. Yes, while we're still waiting for the commencement of the meeting, let me inform you that coach of the Super Eagles, Genotro, he was here a while ago. He actually waited for a while, and it will interest you to know he just left the venue of the meeting. Reason why he's leaving being the fact that the meeting has not started. I think probably he believes there are other things he probably needs to catch up with, and so he just left. He and of course his assistant, talking about Coach Salisu Yusuf, just left the venue. Other members of the technical committee, the likes of Mutiu Adekoju, Garuba Lawal, the chairman of the technical committee himself, talking about Barrister Chris Green, as well as Beatrice Bewerang. The meeting have not commenced because of the fact that the Secretary General of the Nigeria Football Federation, we hear he's not around at the moment, and even the Sport Minister, Barrister Solomon Dalong, who is also expected to be in attendance. Barrister Solomon Dalong is not here. Probably he is at the stadium where the National Federation's election is going down right now at the main bowl of the Abuja National Stadium. But we'll see what pounds out at the end of this meeting. We're still very much on ground, and we will keep you posted. We will keep tabs on this one and see what happens at the end of this meeting. Yes, earlier on I caught up with Gernot Raw. He has this to say.
I'm waiting since 11.
Okay.
Now I go. I come back later.
Okay.
So no meeting for the moment.
Okay. What about the Super Eagles, sir?
What about the Super Eagles?
Yeah. The way forward. The way forward.
The way forward.
Yeah.
We look forward. We look forward. Our young team did so well until the goal they got that we can be optimistic, and we will get back our main players from injury. They will come back. They are 5-1, and I think the team we will build in the next game against Cameroon will be a more experienced team. But I'm very happy to have seen the young players playing so well and do so well in first half. And after that is football, you cannot always win. There was in face of us a very experienced team, South Africa. They had the opportunity to score the first goal, and after they could win this game. We have another 5 games for qualification. The two best, the first best 2-1 will be qualified, so there is no panic, there is no problem. We have good players. You will see the age average of 23. You will see that in 1 or 2 years this team will be one of the best one in Africa.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bobby, rest assured that we will keep you posted in the course of whatever happens today. For Sports Radio 88.9 Brila FM, my name is Pius Idoko, reporting from the Glass House.
Every day.
Identify your station.
88.9 Brila FM.
All Always a pleasure, Pius Idoko. Many thanks to you and the rest of the crew keeping tabs on happenings in the seat of power. Thank you so very much once again. All right, people, it's still the lunch hour sports cruise on 88.9 Brillo FM, taking you elsewhere. Former Nigerian national team assistant coach Simon Kalika has attributed Nigeria's ill-fated 2-0 home defeat to South Africa on the failure of the coach to come up with a counter strategy which should have been implemented in the course of the game. Kalika, in a chat with Brillo FM, said the team played like they were not well instructed, which must have been as a result of a monodimensional plan pattern without alternative on match day. He added that it was just the way of a typical Nigerian side in terms of performance on the day.
There's some basic things that went wrong. It's a shame that Nigeria is on the position where they are now. The problem is, of course, everybody will blame the defense because they lost 2-0. It was like they were not instructed how to play, how to defend, how to attack, what to do in transition. It was not the defense, it was more a lack of strategy, lack of way of playing.
Yes, Simon Kalika, this man indeed, many call him the brain box of Samsons. Yes, yeah, right there with the national team. Okay, we'll take you straight to one who did play for Nigeria as the Nigerian football family continue to reflect on the shocking 2-0 loss of the Super Eagles against Bafana of South Africa in the opening game of the 2019 AFCON qualifiers. Former defender of the Super Eagles, Ifeanyi Udeze, speaking with Brillo FM, has decried the lack of character in the ranks of the current crop of players, calling for the invitation of players who understand the tradition of Nigerian teams to play with a dogged character. Speaking of a dogged character, that's what we got right here on Sports Radio 88.9 Brillo FM. That's why we keep digging deep. We keep digging deep to give you the very best. Now, following the rich vein of form that has seen Plateau United open a 5-point gap at the summit of the NPFL with 14 games to go in the 2017 season, coach of the Jos Bay side, Kennedy Boboye, speaking with Brillo FM, has stated that he and his players are not getting carried away by the 5 points advantage they have as the clock runs down on the current campaign, stressing that they would concentrate on getting positive results on the field of play.
Everything in the league is doable, it's just your concentration and determination. The determination the guys put in the first stanza, nobody did it for them. It was them that did it themselves. So the only thing I keep telling them, nobody should relax. We should just double our efforts in what we've done in the first stanza. And if we continue like that, the sky will be our limit. Well, before the thing, there are three things in football. Whether you go, you win, you go, you lose, or you go, you draw. One must definitely happen. So I don't need to be panicked or be thinking anything about football anymore. My level of football, my experience in football. So I have to just say that it's true that nobody should be carried away. You coming first in the first stanza does not guarantee you the trophy if you don't play to the end of the season. And that's so you must show more class in terms of play.
FM, a complete deal.
Kennedy Boboy on the launch hour sports cruise for the best. Remember, the best in the world of sports, the best in the world of betting, or maybe it's just lifestyle that interests you. Do well to log on to www.brilla.net. Exciting moment right here on radio and taking you on to the lower rank of the Nigerian League. At this time, we're talking NNL, where following a proposal from the club owners of the NNL for the postponement of the June 14th date for the second stanza resumption of the 2017 league season, chairman of the second tier of Nigerian football, Chidi Okenwa-Ofo, in a sit-down with Brillo FM, has stated that such a proposal has not been agreed upon, as reported in some section of the media, stressing that whatever decision would soon be taken would be subject to the running calendar of the NFF. Sports Radio 88.9 Brillo FM. Let's now hear from Chidi Okenwa.
But what I can say is that the club operators will not only have met and made the proposal, and decision has not been taken. But we have people within our power to do this. Most important thing is for us to see into the central calendar of the Nigerian Football Federation. So in as much as the calendar of the Nigerian Football Federation is concerned, the most I can say is that there is no obstruction. However, there is a proposal by the club owners of NMS club. So which our take on that is that we need to look at the NFF calendar to ensure that we don't disturb the NFF calendar. Anything that disturbs the NFF calendar will make Nigeria NNL board on the top of it. What I can tell you is that no matter what anybody says or what anybody proposes, everybody must see into the Nigeria Football Federation calendar.
Brila FM.
Yes, the voice of Chidi Okenwa for the chairman of the NNL Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. Now, Balabawa Kaoje is a former minister of sport, and he has joined other Nigerians to express shock over the defeat of the senior national team, the Super Eagles, to Bafana on Saturday in the African qualifiers. He added that with the defeat, he is no longer optimistic the Eagles will qualify from the group easily, which also have Libya and Seychelles right there to fight. Let's hear from Balabawa Kaoje.
The major issue is that we are not happy that we lost out, because this team from Bafana made a big one, and we ended up losing out 2-0. That was a big blow, honestly. The expectation was very, very high. I'm not optimistic, because our hope was if we beat them hands down, then we are more or less sure of qualifying. But now, it's not easy. Now I'm tired of basing my hopes on luck only. Sometimes your team also will have to work hard to make the supporters smile. But in our case, it appears a little bit different.
Balabawa Kaoje is tired of banking on luck. It is time that these boys give their best. So this brother is casting a shadow of doubt on Nigeria's qualification chances. Well, if you just joined, this is the Lunch Hour Sports Cruise on 88.9 Brilla FM, and dishing out the stories. No other than the maximum goal poacher MGP on the MIC, working with my producer JJ Ogboji. Let's quickly do a recap if you just joined us. Yes, indeed, voting on the way in the various sports federation. Our man OJ Matthews served us the report. Surely he will be giving us in swinger later on. And from there we took you straight to the glass house, where Pius Idoko told us, yes indeed, that Gellert Rowe is on ground, but the man had to leave because he has been around since 11 a.m. with nobody in sight. He decided to take a walk, but then he will surely come back. We also serve you the voices of Simon Kalika, Ifayu Deze, Kennedy Boboye, Chidi Okenwa Ofo, not forgetting Balabawa Kaoje. Get ready, because from here we're going international, we're going global, right here on the Launch Hour Sports Cruise, Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM.
Bravo, Romeo, India, Lima, Alpha.
Crowd are on their feet.
B-R-I-L-A, Brila. www.brila.net, where everything sports meet, including your radio.
Sports Radio. Sports Radio. Sports Radio. Sports Radio. Sports Radio. Sports Radio.
No matter how you choose to say it, 88.9 Brilla FM is the station for every home.
Sports Radio.
Brilla FM. What others
Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM, the station for every home. Yes, indeed, I tell you, there's absolutely no home you go to where you don't find a sports fan. That's why we're special. That's why we're unique, and that's why we are called the home of the fan. Welcome back to the Launch Hour Sports Cruise. Now we are taking you straight to the world of football, where Everton have agreed a fee totaling £30 million with Sunderland for goalkeeper Jordan Pickford. The Merseyside had an opening bid knocked back last week, but have come back in with another, which relegated Sunderland have accepted. Yes, we understand the £30 million will include a number of add-ons over the course of a long-term contract. Pickford is currently on international duty in Poland with England under 21s and will undergo a medical upon his return. From there to France, where Lyon have informed Arsenal it will require require a fee of £48.7 million up front, plus add-ons to sign Alexandre Lacazette this summer after the two clubs held fresh talks over a deal. According to the Telegraph, Lacazette enhanced his reputation as one of Europe's most lethal striker after scoring 37 goals in all competition for Lyon last season, and it's led to plenty, I tell you, of interest from Premier League. The Metro reported earlier this month that Arsenal, Liverpool, and Manchester United are all showing keen interest in signing the 26-year-old, although it looks as though Jose Mourinho has since turned his attention to Alvaro Morata. It appears Arsenal have stolen a match on their rival, as the Telegraph claimed the Gunners have now held fresh talks with Lyon over a potential deal to land Lacazette this summer. Now, this one surely would give you real trouble. You might be bothered about it, but yes, indeed, we are here to serve it to you anyway. Spain's prosecutor's office in Madrid today, yes, indeed, they said today they have filed a lawsuit against Cristiano Ronaldo for allegedly defrauding Spanish authorities of 14.7 million euros between 2011 and 2014. In a statement, the prosecutor's office said Ronaldo had knowingly used a business structure created in 2010 to hide his income in Spain from his image rights. This involved a voluntary failure to comply with his tax obligation in Spain. The statement from the office economic crimes section said the accusation were based on a report from Spain's tax agency. It said Real Madrid declined to comment and calls the agency representing Ronaldo destitute went unanswered. Prosecutors alleged that Ronaldo had defrauded the tax authorities of 1.4 million euros in 2011, 1.7 million euros in 2012, 3.2 million euros in 2013, and 8.5 in 2014. My producer is giving me that signal, is waving the flag. It says MGP, time to call it a wrap. Oh, come on. I say let's do one more, and this time let's talk the champion, talking about the NBA playoffs, the Golden State Warrior. All eyes solely on this brother they might call Kevin Durant. He came to Golden State looking for a championship and found a band of brothers who, as it turned out, were exactly what he needed to finally capture the long-sought title after rocking the NBA last year with his decision to leave Oklahoma City as a free agent and sign with the Warriors. Durant's dream came true last night when Golden State beat Cleveland 129 to 120 points to win the best of 7 NBA Final 4 games to 1. Durant was named NBA Final Most Valuable Player after averaging 35.2 points and 8.4 rebounds a game, and he became the first player since Shaquille O'Neal in 2000 to make 30 or more points in 5 final games. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, the new segment, Launch Our Sports Cruise, 88.9 Baylor FM. What a show it has been. Many thanks for all those who made it happen. My name is Lawrence Wachuku Maxwell. They call me the Maximum Goal Poacher, the MGP on the MIC. Watch out. He's still attacking. God bless you.
Brila FM. Complete deal.
Total Sports. Sports for all game.
Drop goal. Between the posts. Sports
Radio 88.9
Brila FM. Bravo. Romeo. India. Lima. Alpha.
Crowd are on their feet.
B-R-I-L-A. Brila. www.brila.net, where everything sports meet. Including your radio.
every day.
Identify your station.
88.9 Brila FM.
This is the home of sport.
Sports Radio, 88.9 Brila FM.
Brila FM. Complete deal. Brila FM. What others wished they were. Brila FM. A complete deal. FM, what others wished they were.
There can only be one. Sports Radio, 88.9, Brilla FM.
Brilla FM, what others wished they were.
Team news. Just no stopping Real Madrid in terms of goals.
Brilla FM, a complete deal.
These are your latest Real Madrid headlines, and it looks as though Alvaro Morata is finally heading to Manchester United. According to reports, United have agreed a fee with Real over the signature of the Spanish international. It's also been suggested as well that the player has agreed terms and will now just need to undergo a medical before completing a move to Manchester United. This one has been dragging on for some time. Chelsea have also been heavily linked with the player, but now it looks as though he's finally heading to Old Trafford. That will free up funds for Real Madrid to make a move for Kylian Mbappe of Monaco, who is known to be at the very top of Zinedine Zidane's wanted list. And if Morata does complete his move to United, it's thought that a large portion of that fee will be used to help fund a deal for Mbappe. Well, there's also suggestions that James Rodriguez could also be heading to Manchester United. Some reports in the press are suggesting that a fee is also close to being agreed. A host of clubs have been keen on the Colombian, including the likes of Inter Milan and Juventus. Arsenal have also been mentioned as well, but Manchester United are leading the race for him. There are one or two suggestions that Chelsea could try and nip in to try and scupper that deal, but again, Rodriguez could be on his way to Manchester United. That will free up 2 spaces in Zinedine Zidane's squad. Kylian Mbappe, like we say, could be one name to arrive to fill those gaps, while Zidane also looking to make a host of signings as he looks to keep Real on the top of the European football ladder.
Brilla FM, a complete deal.
Sports Radio. What else could we call it?
Now you have Sports Radio Brilla FM as your companion anywhere and wherever you are. Just log on to www.brilla.net and you'll find ways to listen online by your smart device. Now, be it an iPhone, a BlackBerry, or an Android phone, by downloading the Brilla app or to listen live. For all that you need to keep in touch, just go to www.brilla.net. Now, that's how you know we are the home of the fans.
Sports fans, remember that aside from calling the magic number 0700000889, you can also join the discussion on our social media platforms.
Yes. Connect with us on Facebook and Twitter. See it, share it, tweet us
at 889 Brilla FM. Instagram at 889 Brilla FM. Facebook, Sports Radio Brilla FM. Follow us on our social media platforms and join the discussion.
I just wanna be part of your symphony.
Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM, home of the fans.
The birdies, the boogie, the ace, the bunker, the par, the hole. These terms are all associated with golf. Yes, golf. You can now get all the latest stories and updates from the world of golf. The PGA Championship, the Masters tournaments, plus build-up and updates to all golf tournaments in Nigeria. Join us every Friday, 2:45 p.m. for Golf Weekly. Golf Weekly, swinging around the world to bring you the latest in golf. Don't forget, Golf Weekly airs 2:45 p.m. every Friday on Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM.
Brilla FM, complete deal. Brila FM, what others wished they were. Brila FM, a complete deal. Brila FM, what others wished they were.
All right, Sports Radio, 88.9 Brilla FM. You're still tuned in and locked on to your Champions Dial. Welcome to the Pass and Move segment. Even as we can confirm that election is ongoing right there in the seat of power. Yes, you're welcome to the Pass and Move segment. Pius Idoko will definitely give us the platform to get ready. Yes, the platform where we'll be looking at the discussion this afternoon on the Lunch Hour Sports Cruise. But before that, let's get a quick update from Pius Idoko from the Federal Capital Territory.
Yes, indeed, it's still your frequency of Champion Sports Radio, 88.9 Brila FM. My name is Pius Idoko reporting from the headquarters of the Nigeria Football Federation. Let me inform you that the long-awaited meeting of the Nigeria Football Federation Technical Committee just commenced. It will interest you to know that some members, of course, that have actually kept the meeting waiting, just arrived. Let me inform you. Let me start by informing you that the Secretary General of the Nigeria Football Federation, Salisu Mohammed, just arrived at the venue of the meeting right now. It will also interest you to know that former Super Eagles coach and the chairman of Enugu Rangers Football Club of Enugu, Christian Chukwu, also arrived. And so all doors are closed right now. The meeting is ongoing as we speak to you. We don't know how long the meeting is going to last, but we hear that as soon as they are done with these, there is still another meeting that we'll be holding with the Minister of Youth and Sports, Barrister Solomon Dalong. I doubt if that one is still going to hold here at the Glass House. From every indication, it looks as if that the entire team, the members of the Nigeria Football Federation Technical Committee, will be heading straight to the Minister's office, either at the Minister's Secretariat or the main bowl of the Abuja National Stadium, yes, to have a word with the Minister of Youth and Sports, Barrister Solomon Dalong. But as it stands right now, Mohammed, Secretary General of the Nigeria Football Federation, and indeed Christian Chukwu are the two members of the technical committee that just joined in the meeting right now. So this is what is happening as we speak to you right now. And be rest assured that we'll still keep you posted as we are still on ground waiting for whatever pans out at the end of the day. For Sports Radio 88.9 Brila FM, my name is Pius Idoko reporting from the Glass House.
Brila FM.
Well, what can I say, Pius Idoko? Very, very well said there. The meeting has commenced. The Technical and Development Committee of the Nigerian Football Federation meeting as we speak after the Super Eagles were defeated by South Africa for the first time in a competitive game. Ladies and gentlemen, they are meeting as we speak. So I'll take you straight to the talking point on this day. Yes, talking about the Lunch Hour Sports Cruise. Now you heard Pius Idoko right there. They will be meeting with the Honorable Minister of Youth and Sports right after this meeting. Yes, indeed, the Minister of Youth and Sports, Solomon Dalong, is to hold an emergency meeting with the Technical Committee of the Nigerian Football Federation today. According to a statement from the Special Assistant, Nekan Kame, the meeting will hold in the Ministers' Conference Room at the Federal Secretariat in Abuja at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. If you check your time right now, it is just some 20 minutes before that time. That long meeting with the Nigerian Football Federation Technical Committee, headed by Chris Green, is coming on the heels of the Super Eagles AFCON qualifier 2-0 loss to visiting Bafana of South Africa at the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium at the weekend. Nigeria is now third in the Group E table behind Libya and South Africa. Seychelles is the fourth team in the group. Now, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you need to tell me, especially that meeting that will be happening with the Honorable Minister of Youth and Sports, what should be the agenda of that meeting? What should be the agenda of that meeting? This is the question we have for you today on the Lunch Hour Sports Cruise, and you can be a part of it by simply dialing 0700-0000-889. Remember that, 0700-0000-889, or tweet at 889 Brilla FM. At 889 Brilla FM, we're working with the hashtag LHSC on our Facebook fan page, Sports Radio Brilla FM. No time to waste. We've been doing the talking. It's over to you right here on the show. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, MGP. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my brother. Welcome.
Yes, the agenda, the first on the agenda should be how our experienced players should be invited to the Super Eagles. No matter where they play, even if they are playing in China, so far they have that experience. We should not overlook them. They should be invited to Super Eagles. If they are doing that game, I'm telling you, South Africa, they will not be brave to attack us and play us the way they played us on Saturday. So that's my own. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. Come on. The topic is posted already on our Facebook and Twitter platform. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, you're welcome.
This is Razak.
Razak, calling from where? Razak, I guess we lost that call. You have to call me back, Razak. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my name is Abdul.
All right, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Jaburu.
Go ahead, attack. My goodness, what's going on? Good afternoon, sports fan.
Good afternoon, my name is Omotayo.
Omotayo from where?
From Bejuleki, Maletalasya.
Omotayo, give it to me.
I want to hear Arsenal transfer.
Omotayo. Hello there.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon to you.
I'm a first-time caller.
What's your name?
My name is Enoch.
Enoch.
All
right, so what do you think should be the agenda? What should form the agenda of the meeting?
The issue of Super Eagles, for me, it's supposed to show both China and England and every condition to everybody in the camp. And guess Cameroon.
All right.
My issue.
All right, thank you very much. Trust you to know that the indomitable Lions of Cameroon will be playing Colombia in an international friendly today. Well, let's go back to the seat of power where I've just been informed that OJ Matthew is set to do his thing once again right here on the Lunch Hour Sports Crew, Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. He has a big fish with him. Let's join OJ Matthew once again right here on the Lunch Hour Sports Crew, Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. OJ Matthew, over to you again.
Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. This is OJ Matthew live at Abuja National Stadium, venue of the ongoing elections into the National Sports Federations right here in the FCT. And of course, a surprise, person that we have here is the former chairman of the sports committee in the National Assembly. That's about the 7th Assembly, and I'm talking about Honorable Geoffrey Geya.
He's right here with us.
Okay, so, sir, why are you here?
Good afternoon.
Why are you here? Surprisingly, you are here.
I'm here because that is my sector. That is my area of interest. Sports is my life, and anything to do with sports, if I'm opportune, whether invited or not, certainly I'll come to see for myself that whatever is happening here should be seen as an advancement in the development of the sporting sector. So I'm here as an observer to see and monitor things for myself.
But Nigerians will still be wondering, you are not actually going around, you are in a particular federation, that's the Athletics Federation of Nigeria. Do you have an interest?
Well, it's not true to say I've not been going around. Maybe you find me seated at this pavilion. But before sitting down here, I've also gone around several other federations. And some of them are through with their own election. So there will really be no need to sit down when the election has been decided and the winner has emerged and is being congratulated. You will see that the Athletic Federation are still on the process of electing the national president. They are still at the zonal election level. So my stay here is to see that the election ongoing is conducted in a free, transparent manner. That whoever is qualified to participate is allowed to participate. That's what I'm sitting down here.
Now let's talk about your impression about the election so far.
So far, so good. The ones that have been concluded have clearly showed that whoever emerged was a popular candidate of the Federation. So this is what we want to say, that there is no imposition from anyone, that there is no ambition by anybody, that there is no inducement by whatever reason, that whoever the delegates believe has a leeway to lead the Federation to stardom and to do that tomorrow should be encouraged. And so far I've seen the outpouring of jubilation, whoever is announced as president. So that tells me that whoever has emerged from the election I've seen has truly been a candidate on the ground and well accepted by the delegates on the federation they are representing.
Now, the minister took a bold step by actually changing some of the guidelines, and today we're having all the elections going on simultaneously. This has not been done in the past. What is your take about the bold step taken by the minister?
Yeah, I think it is a very good step. When you stagger elections, invariably it will become expensive, invariably too it will be tasking, and at the end you may not get the best of the results. So let everybody who wants to contest come to the national stadium. The room is big enough for everybody, and then you can always go around canvas, and at the end you have your elections. So I think it is a very good step the minister took in making sure that we all have the elections in one day. And you can see everything is going on smoothly. There have been no reason or there has been no incidents to suggest otherwise.
Let's talk about the elections that were held yesterday in Kano, the Nigerian Basketball Federation. Another election took place in Kano, even though there was an agreement that all elections should take place today. What's your take on that?
I think the Kano election naturally should be condemned. It shouldn't be that whoever has his own right or has his own will just go away and do what they feel like doing. We have all agreed before today that all elections will be centralized in Abuja. So for anybody to take an election that has been scheduled to take place in Abuja to another venue is not respecting the laid down guidelines and the rules. The rules have been sent for us to comply. So if there's any deviation from what has been agreed ab initio, should be condemned. So I don't believe in the kind of election. I don't think it is the right step, and whoever is behind the kind of election has not done justice to the guidelines fashioned out.
Before I let you go, the mood in the country after Nigeria's lost to South Africa is what everyone is talking about. Let's quickly have your take on it as regards what, in your opinion, you think went wrong, or what should be the next step we should take.
Honestly, to say it was an embarrassment statement, it was humiliating. Because if you're used to winning, used to having your victory at all time against a team like South Africa, it was unprecedented that they can come to Nigeria from very before our very first crowd and give us a 2-0 defeat. So I think, like any other Nigeria, I'm not happy about it, and I think we need to double our effort if this team was qualified. The team I watched in Uyo didn't play like the Super Eagles I used to know. There was no coordination, there was no defense, there was no general in the field to control the other players. There was no focus. And at the end, a very bad team lost to a team that was very prepared.
All right, so what do we...
the candidates who win today and those who lose, what would you say after these elections?
That is why we're into sports. Sports is all about fair play and friendship. Today you win, tomorrow you may lose. Today you lose, tomorrow you may win. I want to see the losers embracing the winners. They're in the same federation, and it is collectively that we must move our federation forward. The era of taking the winner to court because he didn't like what happened should be judicial, because we must work together as a team, as a federation, to move our sport forward. So I believe the losers should be able to embrace the winners, and we move ahead.
Honorable Godfrey Aligaya, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And that's, of course, is Honorable Godfrey Geya, the man who chaired the sports committee in the 7th Assembly, talking to Sports Radio 88.9 Brila FM. For Sports Radio 88.9 Brila FM, this is your sports, OJ Matthew from the National Stadium, Abuja.
There can only be one. Sports Radio 88.9 Brila FM.
Identify your station.
88.9 Brila FM.
Brila FM. Complete deal.
OJ Matthew right there speaking with Honorable Godfrey Aligea alongside one of our own, of course, talking about Victor Ohani with the questioning. Thanks so very much, guys, and I welcome you back to the interactive platform where the Honorable Minister of Youth and Sports, Solomon Dalong, is to hold an emergency meeting with the technical committee of the NFF today, immediately after the meeting that is ongoing as we speak, talking about the technical committee meeting with the coaches of the national team led by Gennot Rowe. And today we're asking you what should form the agenda of that meeting. If you just joined us, welcome to the lunch hour. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, please turn down the volume on your radio.
Okay, I'm out of where if I keep the radio. This is Mr. Solomon Iboke.
Mr. Solomon, attack.
Okay, what you are going to be discussing now is how to bring our main players, those are in China, those that have a beaten by South Africa, not that we don't have a player that is lack of experience. Thank you very much.
Thank you too. God bless you. 88.9 Brilla FM. Oh yes indeed. www.brilla.net. You have 4 minutes to actually run there and see for yourself. See the live action in the studio of Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. Hello. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Please do the right thing.
My name is Dayo.
Dayo, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Jamudi.
Dayo, you know you're not acting right now. Please turn down the volume on your radio.
I want to just ask you one question.
Only one?
One question. I want to ask one question.
Okay, shoot, Dayo.
Which club will Morata going? Which club is going?
Who?
Morata.
Okay, I'll answer that after this call. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, sports fan.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
You have to turn down the volume, please. Turn down the volume on your radio. Otherwise, I'll use the end button. Sorry, man, you just missed out. 0700 Hello.
Hello, Maximo Gopucha.
Good afternoon, my brother. Welcome.
I'm attacking you. Olanwaju from Sagutega. I'm attacking from Maryland right now.
Keep doing it. I love it that way.
Yeah, actually, what we need to do now, I think we should invite our experienced player anywhere they are in the world. If you look at this match, with lack of experience, that's why we lose that match. And then I wish Nigeria all the best.
All right.
God bless Nigeria.
Let's invite the experienced players. He says, hello, good afternoon. It's still the lunch hour. Good afternoon. Welcome to the show. Please tell us your name.
My name is Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, reaching us from where?
From Raggi.
All right, so tell me what should form the agenda of this meeting called by the Honorable Minister of Youth and Sports. What's wrong? Okay, still thinking. I think you should call back then. Hello, 88.9.
Hello, my name is Alvaro.
Okay.
I want just to ask a question. Yes.
Sports Radio 88.9, Brilla FM. Hello.
Good afternoon, sir.
Welcome. Please go on.
The first thing in the agenda of the meeting should be how Nigeria can qualify.
How Nigeria can qualify? Hello? Okay.
And the second thing will be whether this our coach will be able to coach a team like those are the two things.
Okay, all right. Is he capable? Does he have what it takes to actually coach the Super Eagles? That should be on the agenda. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Welcome to 88.9 Brilla FM. What's your name?
My name is Eric Kenneth.
And you can do your thing now.
Yeah. What I just want is, I want the head of our department, the coach, to invite a good, an experienced player so that they can perform well for us. And I don't want all those ones in China.
we should look for a very good player.
All right.
That's my contribution.
Okay, thank you then. Yes, are you there?
Yes, I'm there. The Madman Go Puncher.
I love that. Welcome.
My name is Nelson. I'm calling from AG Series.
Nelson, let's do this together now.
Yes, I want to attack, and I'm going to attack you like this.
Let's go.
Yes, take this one out. Yes. The main thing, let the objective reconcile. Let us do the right thing at the right time. We put the right point on the right tool. You see? Let us bring the players that are capable to prosecute every objective. Yes? The South Africa, they are not, because they won one match against Nigeria. They are top, they are the champions, and they are not in. They are just like a king team. That team. Okay, we are champions, we are big champions, we are big there, from that and big there. What does the way on? This is true. When you lose something, it's that time you begin to strategize.
All right.
Arrange your act together. The main focal point is how we are going to move on for what we call back.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nelson. Thank you, Nelson. God bless you. Hello there.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, go on. Introduce yourself.
We need Onyama to come back to pitch.
You need who?
Onyama.
Onyama. Who's Onyama? Oh, Vincent Onyama.
Yes.
Okay. That's what they should discuss. All right. Thank you, Ben.
Hello, Master.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Hello, Sunday.
Sunday from where?
From Lekki.
Sunday attack.
I want to ask friendly match. Is it to play friendly match Algeria?
Excuse me?
Is it to play friendly and qualify with Algeria?
I don't understand. Did we play friendly match with Algeria, or I really cannot comprehend right now, brother, what you're trying to ask, okay? I'm really sorry because I'm out of time. We are out of time right here on the Lunch Hour Sports Cruise, the Sexy Tuesdays edition. I guess you've enjoyed it. All the reports are coming through from the Federal Capital Territory, hitting you right here on the program. I guess you're better informed. For more updates, do well to log on to www.brella.net. For football updates, www.footballlive.ng. Our various social media platforms include the Twitter handle at 889 Brella FM and on Facebook Sports Radio Brella FM. My name is Lawrence Wachuku Maxwell, Maximum Goal Poacher. Some love to call me the Maximum Appeal. However, or whatever you choose to call me, remember, it's the brother that is always attacking. God bless you.
Brella FM, what others wish they were.
Every day.
Identify your station.
88.9
Brella FM,
Complete deal.